Okay, nice bike.
Oh, hey, thanks.
My name is Kristin Armstrong. So this is my new ride. It's called the Zwift Ride, and it just came out, but it's super cool. It's kind of the next thing. Yeah, this ride, you know, I've ridden archaic trainers, I've ridden rollers, I've ridden what they call it, dumb trainers, I've ridden smart trainers, I've ridden smart bikes, and I think that this might be the smartest of all. This is not only a trainer, but it is also a bike that replicates to perfection the bike I ride outside. So I absolutely love it.
And you're a 3-time gold medalist, Olympic cyclist.
Yeah, I'm a mom and an entrepreneur, and I'm just trying to figure out and navigate life. I mean, to be honest with you, I have the same problem as everyone else, which is like, how do I find the time to ride? And so I figured it out. You know, I used to get paid to ride, and unfortunately, I no longer get paid to ride. So I need to find the most efficient way close to home to ride my bike. And it's Zwift. It's in my pain cave. I have my screen set up. I have, again, my bike is fit just like my rides that I like to go and take outside, whether it's on the dirt, whether it's on the road. But I feel like I have it dialed in.
Awesome. And so this has a lot of gamification on the screen. Zwift is known for its super fun, amazing courses, beautiful design and ride. So what's your favorite ride on Zwift? Like, what's your favorite course?
Oh my goodness, I love Alp to Zwift. So if you haven't figured it out, it's like Alp to West. But I love the 21 switchbacks. I love creating different intensity levels on each switchback. I try to entertain myself that way. So I'm like, on switchback number 1, I'm gonna go basic endurance and just chill. And on switchback number 2, I might pick it up to like a tempo zone 3. And then switchback number 3, I might go for it. And then I bring it back down and I repeat that. So I play a lot of different games. But then also, like, one of my favorite things because of my competitive blood is I like to chase people down on Alp to Zwift. So, you know, the gamification piece, I just remember back in the day, I was a spin instructor. And I still coach cycling at my gyms, but at the end of the day, do you remember the dark basements? You don't really see your neighbors left and right. You're trying to entertain yourself and that coach is entertaining you. And the evolution of indoor riding, can you believe it? I mean,
it's amazing. So when you're not indoors cycling, what bikes are you on?
When I'm not indoors, I'm on, well, you name it, right? I mountain bike.
Okay.
I have a gravel bike. I have my fat bike, which I don't truly use it for snow, which you should, but you know, fat bike, you know, we all ride them for different purposes, but it's kind of like my camping bike.
Yeah.
When I'm out in just trying to commute around. And then I have my road bike. And then my time trial bikes they're hung up on the wall.
And so you're in Boise, Idaho. It gets cold in the winter. So is this your winter ride?
It is my winter ride, but here's the thing. I love the sweat from my winter ride. So oftentimes, you know, I ride it year round now. It used to be just my winter ride because that's sort of what hooks me at first. But now the endorphins I get, I ride it year round.
And since you said you were a spin instructor, I think you can speak to both worlds, right? Like Olympic, gold medalist, cycling, and then also like you taught spin. So, I mean, how does this kind of intersect for people who are maybe new to cycling, who haven't, you know, who aren't indoors training and competing?
Yeah, I think that, you know, anything you find when you're trying to improve your health and fitness, if you found your thing, congratulations, because I never want to stop anyone from who has a healthy habit. But I can tell you that I've taught spin, and now I call it cycling in my gyms because I just can't call it spin anymore.
Right, that's like from the 80s, right?
But basically, what I found is just the evolution and just knowing, like, I love seeing my data. I love seeing how many calories I've burned. I love seeing how the distance I've gone. I love seeing the log. I love seeing the feedback. And I also love the structured piece of it is when I'm used to someone telling me what to do. Okay, 10 minutes, 1 minute on, 1 minute off. And so you can also find that within the Zwift platform. So I can have structured rides. I can have my workouts, but I can also have my community. I mean, Zwift is known for the interactions in the community and really just, you know, you can come off an injury. You can ride throughout your pregnancy. Like, you name it. There's just so many opportunities. And so there's never, you know, the days are gone where you get bored riding your bike indoors.
Yeah. And well, speaking of, like, you know, cycling and that was your job and your profession, what do you do now? You mentioned that you're coaching. So talk to me a little bit about that.
Yeah, I'm coaching, and every one of my athletes is on Zwift. You know, it's one of those things where at first it's like, well, why would I ride inside? I live in California. It's like, it doesn't matter. Anything we can integrate into your training regime that's new, it's going to force you to adapt. And there are just special things that I can do within Zwift. You know, it's busy out there these days. Like when you're going out and you're doing really hard efforts, I want you to focus. And there's no better way to focus and maximize your output by being indoors. Yeah, maybe your longer rides, maybe you go out and enjoy a nice country ride, but I really have a lot of, Zwift is a tool. Zwift is a tool in my toolkit for athletes. And also, like, you know, when an athlete is texting me and says, oh, it's, you know, 40 miles per hour wind, oh, hey, it just dumped snow. I have a solution.
And what is the name of your coaching company?
My name of my coaching company is KX3 Coaching. And yeah, I coach all types of athletes and sort of the coaches that work with me. Yeah, I mean, I love all of it. I have a mix. I'm a mom.
Yeah.
I'm an entrepreneur.
Is your son into cycling?
My son, actually, here's the thing. For all the parents out there, as much as you want to live vicariously through your kids and you want your thing to be their thing, does it ever really happen? No. He likes to ride his bike, but he's way into basketball. He tells me he wants to have his own thing and be his own person. So I appreciate that.
That's awesome.
Yeah.